Just 90 minutes from Tokyo lies one of Japan's most popular day trips. The weather wasn't exactly on our side, but that wasn't going to stop us exploring. From the great Buddha of Kamakura to the beautiful island of Enoshima, this day completely exceeded our expectations. After a quick breakfast, we headed out for a short walk around the block, and it didn't take long to realise the weather had other plans. But first, we have a 90-minute bus journey ahead of us, heading to the great Buddha in Kamakura. It was a chance to relax, take in the scenery and watch a different side of Japan roll by outside the window. On arrival, we had our first bit of luck for the day when the bus managed to secure a parking spot just a short walk from the Great Buddha. After a 90-minute bus ride, we finally arrived in Kamakura to visit the Great Buddha. And for the first time all day, the rain has stopped. With an hour to explore, it was time to make the most of it. Like many shrines in Japan, this one has a purification fountain at the entrance. Visitors wash their hands and symbolically cleanse themselves before entering the sacred grounds. And then there it is, our first glimpse of the Great Buddha. After travelling all this way, seeing it emerge through the trees was a pretty special moment. The Great Buddha, known as Daibutsu in Japanese, stands over 13 metres tall and weighs around 120 tonnes. Cast in bronze more than 750 years ago, it originally stood inside a large temple hall. However, repeated storms and tsunamis destroyed the building, leaving the Buddha exposed to the elements ever since. Despite centuries of earthquakes, typhoons and wars, the statue remains one of Japan's most recognisable landmarks and a symbol of peace and resilience. And as you can see here, for a small fee, you can step inside the hollow bronze statue and see how it was constructed way back in the year 1252. And scattered throughout the grounds were these small Jizo statues, recognisable by their red bibs and hats. In Japanese Buddhism, Jizo is regarded as a protector of children, travellers and families. And the smoke you can see comes from a traditional jikoro. Many visitors waft it towards themselves, believing it brings good luck, good health and purification. After a wonderful visit to the Great Buddha, it was back on the bus for the short trip to Enoshima. Just 20 to 30 minutes away, this small island is famous for its coastal views, seafood and a relaxed atmosphere. And after a few final instructions from our guide, we were given 2 hours to explore Enoshima. That gave us enough time to wander throughout the historic shrine grounds, take in the coastal views and of course stop for some lunch before heading back to the bus. The walk up to the shrine was an attraction in itself. The narrow pathway was lined with small shops and family-run restaurants, making it almost impossible not to stop and take a look. With the smell of fresh seafood in the air and plenty of local treats on offer, it was easy to see why so many people linger along the way. These colourful strips of paper are called omikuji, and each one contains a fortune. Visitors draw them in the hope of receiving good luck, whether that's success, happiness, health or safe travels. If the fortune isn't favourable, It's traditionally tied to a rack like this to leave the bad luck behind. And judging by the thousands of fortunes hanging here, plenty of people are hoping for a little extra luck in their lives. Thousands of wooden plaques known as ima cover this structure. Each one carries a personal wish or prayer, creating a fascinating snapshot of what matters most to people who visit here. From health and happiness to safe travels and good fortune, it's a reminder that people everywhere hope for many of the same things. This is one of the shrine buildings that make up Enoshima Shrine. Visitors stop here to make an offering and say a prayer before continuing their journey around the island. The shrine dates back to 552 AD, making it one of the oldest religious sites in the whole region. These handprints on a legendary kabuki performers, part of a theatrical tradition that has entertained audiences in Japan for more than 400 years. We only had a couple of hours on Enoshima, but it quickly became obvious that you could easily spend half a day here. Between the shrines, shops, restaurants and coastal views, there's far more to see than first meets the eye. This is Benzaiten, the goddess of wisdom and good fortune. As one of Japan's 7 lucky gods, she remains the spiritual heart of Enoshima Island. Despite the rain following us everywhere we went, Enoshima turned out to be one of the most beautiful places we'd visited so far. Sometimes a little bad weather can actually add to the experience. Unfortunately, the weather meant we couldn't fully appreciate the views from the Enoshima Sea Candle, but on a clear day you can see Mount Fuji in the distance. But if you do get the chance, like many people do, head up to the top and enjoy some of the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever see. And after an hour of filming in the rain, I went looking for the group and found Damo sitting comfortably and eating calamari. And being right on the coast, Enoshima is famous for its fresh seafood. I ordered a traditional grilled fish set served with grated daikon radish. Simple, healthy and absolutely delicious. And after watching Damo enjoy his calamari and hearing exactly how good it was, my resistance didn't last too long and I had to order some of that as well. Although Enoshima is only a small island, it has been attracting visitors for more than 1500 years. Reaching the island means crossing a single bridge from the mainland, and somehow it feels like stepping into a completely different world. With its historic shrine, winding streets, seafood restaurants and stunning coastal scenery, it's easy to see why people have been making the journey here for centuries. And with Enoshima behind us, it was back on the bus for the next leg of our adventure. It was going to take around 2 hours to get to Shizuoka, a region known for its tree plantations, coastlines and views of Mount Fuji. And before continuing on much further, we briefly stop for a quick break. The variety of foods in these supermarkets is incredible. From fresh, ready-made meals to snacks, desserts and local specialties, Japanese supermarkets seem to have an endless selection. It's easy to see why so many people stop here for more than just groceries. And while we stretched our legs at the local supermarket, one thing that immediately caught our attention was the incredible variety of drinks on offer. Japanese vending machines don't just sell soft drinks, many stock hot and cold coffees, teas and seasonal favourites, giving travellers plenty of reasons to stop and take a closer look.
We are something different again, like some sort of, what is it? Like a waffle.
With the break over, it was back on the bus and settle in for another dose of our tour leader's favourite music. After a 2-hour bus ride from Enoshima Island, we make it to our hotel, the Hatago Inn Shizuoka. But this wasn't your typical hotel. In fact, it was unlike anything we'd ever seen before. One of the most unusual features of the hotel was its enormous manga library. With thousands of Japanese comic books lining the shelves, guests could relax and enjoy a huge collection of stories that are hugely popular throughout Japan. One lift and 41 tour guests. It's not exactly a recipe for efficiency, but while waiting, at least I had the little spy camera to let me see exactly what was going on inside. Several lift cycles later, we finally made it to our room.
Here we are, 415. Bigger than the last one. That'll do us for the night.
We headed straight out for food, and fortunately for us, Michelle mastered the art of ordering food online. Both meals were served lightning fast, along with our iced tea drinks. We both had fabulous meals, thinly sliced beef and noodles, with a side serving of the most succulent fried chicken. And as the saying goes, happy wife equals a happy life. If you've enjoyed this video, we'd really appreciate it if you gave it a like and subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss any of the exciting travel adventures we have coming up. Thanks for watching.